He has a reputation not only in England, he also around the world, and also in Germany. He was, an expression for a gentleman. He was always very charming, very nice, very helpful. He was a great player. He played more than 100 times for the English national team. So he was an idol. The Germans, they not only they like their own stars like Uwe Seeler, Fritz Walter, Wolfgang Overath, Günter Netzer, Gerd Müller. So also they look around the world, they look around Europe, and if there's somebody he's an exceptional talent, an exceptional player like Bobby Moore he was, so they they respect him and they adore him. A lot of players in the world, they have maybe the same abilities, but what makes them different to the rest of the players? It's the personality, it's the character, and I think Bobby, he was like Pele. I mean, I played together with Pele 1 year, and he was really maybe the best player in the history of this game. For me, Bobby Moore was the best defender in the history of this game. And the character of both, the abilities on the field, and the character and their lifestyle and the attitude, they are almost the same. So both Pele and Bobby Moore, they were, let's say, perfect people. Almost. Who is perfect? Almost. The first time I saw him play was the cup final between West Ham United on television, on West Ham United 1860. 1860 was our local competitor to Bayern Munich, where I played. So the first time, and this time he was very young. I think he was 64, 65, and he was the captain of this team. So it's very unusual to have a player. Normally the captain of the team is maybe more older, more experienced, but he was very young when he became the captain. So that speaks for him, for his personality. And then the first time I met him, it was January '66. We played the German national team. We played the first time in Wembley, right before, a couple of months before the World Cup. And we get beaten 1-0. I think Nobby Stiles, he's really not a goal scorer, but at this game he scored a goal. So it was the first time I saw him on the field, and I was on the other team. It's a long time ago now, but it was a great game. It was a game, everybody, all the soccer fans in Germany, they're still discussing about the game. It was a great final, a very exciting final. We get beaten in overtime because of this third goal, and the people still, if there is the discussion comes to this game, the third goal, was it a goal, was it not a goal, or whatever. So this game, it's probably the most memorable game in soccer in Germany. He was a great defender. He played the sweeper position along with Jackie Charlton. So it's it was this team, the England team, was very, very well organized, very well prepared. Also, they have the home advantage, of course. So that makes them so strong. And finally, we played a very, very good World Cup, but we have to accept the English team was the better team and they deserved the win. My career started '66. He's also, when he's 4 years older. So we started more or less the same time. We played the same event. We played '66. We played '70. And then I remember when England, they went to Italy for the European Championship '68, and they stopped. They made a stop in Hanover. We played. Germany played against England, and we beat England 1-0. And it was the first time a German national team beat the English team, and I was lucky to score this winning goal. So a lot of memories in this, and always was Bobby Moore on the field. I never forget '72 when Germany won the first time at Wembley, and then this was this time we had quite often a private situation. He came to Munich, he stayed in my house. We make some photo session, and I came to London. So it was then in this time we became friends, and we became very close. It was never in my mind to manage a team, but '84, when I came the job as the team manager of the German national team, they have been in a very critical situation. Otherwise, they never would ask me. So they needed my help. They needed the name and the reputation, because the soccer in this time, was in a little bit down. And so they asked me if it is not this situation, not this critical situation, they would never ask me to help them. So it was a different time. But I'm sure Bobby was not only an excellent player, he also had a lot of knowledge, of experience to give this or to deliver this to another team. But maybe it was the wrong team. Could be. He was an ambassador. He was an ambassador for an English football, or for football in general. So, you know, when he was traveling around the world, he was very recognized, he was very well known. So he was the best ambassador, along with Bobby Charlton England ever had.